Frail Fragment is a music podcast, but we talk about movies, entertainment, sports, whatever's on our mind, open stream of consciousness, in awareness, and making it a little comical on the side.
Frail Fragments, Monster Closet.
Hey, Darwin, how's it going, bro?
Not bad yourself, man.
I'm good, man. Thanks for coming on the Monster Closet today, buddy.
Monster Closet? Okay.
Well, this is Frail Fragment's Monster Closet podcast. You've been on the podcast before, haven't you?
I believe yes, about 2 times, I think. The first time I was not too open, but yeah, I've been on. Sorry.
Well, no, it's okay. But thanks for coming on. I'm just gonna give like a quick little intro, and then we'll get started. Okay? It's totally gonna be a relaxed environment. I just want to let people know what day it is and give them a little intro. It's Wednesday, July 10th, 2024. This is the Monster Closet episode 66. We got a special one today. We got a special guest. We were just talking to our boy Big D. Darwin, how you doing, man? Everything's good with you tonight? Hello? Darwin? Hello? Hello? All right, well, I'm not gonna post this, I guess, because Darwin left, or we're having some technical difficulties with Darwin. I don't know if his phone went. There we go. Yeah, your phone can't go black. The screen can't go black.
Okay. Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah. So the screen can't go. It has to stay on. So auto lock set to never or as long as possible, and just check in with your phone so it doesn't go black. Once it goes black, then we can't hear you. And once you go black, you never go back. You know what I mean? You hear that before, bruh? Hello. Yeah, I don't know where this guy is, man, but I guess he has no reception or what. But Darwin, are you there? He's still on, but I just can't hear him, right? So I'm not sure. The whole procedure with his phone here. Well, we're going to figure it out, folks. There we go. Darwin.
Yeah, it was the program. I forgot to click on it.
It was the program?
Yeah. The recording.
Okay, cool. So I can hear you loud and clear now, so that's great. Do you mind if we call you... could I call you Big D on the show as like a nickname for you, or you have a problem with that?
What was the nickname? Big
D.
Yeah, no, why not? Sure.
Okay, I like that name for you.
Okay.
It just flows nice, and like so people remember kind of like your name, you know what I mean? Like the people that are listening or whatever, Big D, it's easy to remember, right? And they can kind of like put a character to that, right? So, I mean, all right, so we worked out all the bugs. This is Wednesday, July 10th, 2024, episode 66. Big D, Darwin himself is here. Canada lost against Argentina last night in soccer, and England beat the Netherlands today. And tonight we have a big one, Uruguay versus Colombia. And Colombia haven't lost in fucking like 35 games. They're running through teams. And do you follow soccer, Big D?
Oh yeah, I mean I've been watching Colombia since ever since the time that what's his name, Pablo Escobar said he was going to kill his own teammate for scoring on their own team. It was a big deal then. This is back.
Hello? Yeah, you cut off again, dude. Hello.
Sorry, man.
There we go.
Yeah,
You're back. Yeah.
Sorry for that. As I was saying, Pablo Escobar, that's when I mainly got more interested about the soccer thing. Because, it was like one of the main reasons they killed him was also because the mafia had basically placed a bet for that soccer match, and when they placed that bet, obviously they wanted the big returns, but in this case, for some reason, he ended up going the other way with the ball, shoots it, scores in his own net. So, yeah, it didn't turn out too well.
You know, Escobar put a lot of money in that country, and I really want to go to Medellin. They have a fucking huge, like, their whole, like, entertainment district, bro, is, like, in a mountain, and there's the only place in the world, there's escalators throughout the fucking mountain. Like, how much money is that? You know what I mean? Like, that'd be cool to check out. I mean, I think the people, like Colombian people, are beautiful people. I like their culture and stuff like that. So I really want to check out Medellin, Colombia. You know, that's one of the places that I would love to check out. They're playing tonight. My boy, you can go check the game out at my boy's place, Farid. He owns Contigo. It's a taco bar. There's one in Mississauga that he opened on Mill Creek, and now they're on the original at Jane and Wilson. I know you know Jane and Wilson, Big D. You kind of grew up in that hood, right? But it's a little place in a plaza where the Dominican fucking club is.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's like let me hold on. It's east of Jane on the south side of Wilson, and it's east of Jane, like a block or two, I think. And it's in a plaza there with a Colombian bar or whatnot. And Contigo, he's on the corner. That guy has fucking sick tacos. Started from the bottom, now he's here. Guy had fucking started a business, saw an opportunity. I give him all the respect. He had no experience, and now he's making a fucking mean taco. Go check him out. Watch fucking Uruguay versus Colombia. It's a happening spot tonight, Contigo. You know that area is bumping, Darwin.
Oh yeah, a lot of live, a lot of live stuff. Cool people. I mean, it's a good place to hang out, I guess, right?
When you were coming up, what Spanish clubs were around back then? I remember you kind of going into it yesterday with me. What were the Spanish clubs to go to at Jane and Wilson for all my peeps in Toronto back in the day?
There was one called who was Beverly Hills that I can remember clearly.
Hey, you're cutting out. You cut out again, dude. Yeah, you cut out. There we go. You're back. You're back.
Yeah, there was a pool hall called Beverly Hills, and then there was a place called Rena's. Both of them, they ended up turning into. One of them turned into a club, and the other one basically turned into an arcading place. But Beverly Hills was pretty nice. It was a lot of Spanish music, a lot of people from all sorts of Central and South America.
Yeah,
and it was the happening place to be. There was another one around Weston Road in Shepherd. I can't remember the name of it. It was a Colombian owned, but then years later, Dominicans actually took over that club, and after that, I've never stepped in foot into any of those clubs for a while. But yeah, it's pretty decent. And now on St. Clair, obviously, we have a lot of Mexican places. You were saying
you cut out, man. You're cutting out. I don't know why.
You were saying
there you go, Darwin.
Sorry, my man.
No, but hold on. Stop for a second. Do you know what you're doing? Do you know why you're cutting out or no?
It keeps on turning off. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta. Oh, okay. Well, I'll show you next time. You just gotta keep touching your screen for now, I guess. But or you go into your settings and fuck. What kind of phone do you have?
Okay.
What kind of phone do you have?
Yeah.
What kind of phone do you have?
What
Can you hear me? Or yeah, what kind of phone do you have, man?
It's a Samsung.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. I'll show you. Okay, so you go. For fuck's sakes, man. Just hold on here.
Yeah.
It's in settings somewhere. Where's the settings? Let me see here. What if God? Yeah. So go to settings.
Yep.
Are you in settings? And then go to display. Go to display.
Actually, I could do it. We could do it after. Right now, let's.
So you're just gonna keep cutting out every 2 seconds, or what?
No,
Can we do it now?
I'm gonna keep an eye on it because, yeah. We could always.
You don't want to fix it right now, and it takes 2 seconds right now.
Okay. You said settings.
Settings.
Yep.
Then display. Take your time finding display. It's there though. And then once you're at display, just let me know. Cocaína, cocaína, cocaína at Jane and Wilson. Some grimy club called Beverly Hills. Cocaína, Colombiana. Darwin? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Wait. So you said okay, display. After
Yeah, and then go
display-
to screen time. Go to screen timeout. Scroll down to screen timeout. Coca buena, ese buena. Holy fuck, man. You know what? If we did anything today, it was teaching Darwino, Big D, how to turn his fucking auto lock on. Screen timeout, right?
Yeah.
And go to 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay.
Okay, and then close it. So now you just have to touch your screen before 5 minutes is up, and it won't cut out. This is gonna be an editing nightmare, man.
Sorry, man. Anyway,
You know what you do? You know what you do when you know how I said, put your phone on do not disturb, and then put your phone on auto lock off. If you don't know what that is, just fill me in, and I'll walk you through it before the podcast.
All right.
You know what I'm trying to say? But could you score coke at Beverly Hills fucking nightclub at Jane and Wilson when you're coming up?
No, I was actually offered it, but no, I never touched the substance.
No, did you ever were there coke dealers in the club?
Oh yeah, I actually did. I've been to the club so many times, and the interesting part was a guy that I actually knew from another friend of mine. We ended up going to the club because he wanted to, have a couple of drinks and stuff like that. He actually knew this. I guess you can call him a kingpin because he's a guy that's basically offering and selling and all that other stuff. And he had other guys working for him in the same club. So yeah, he basically offered me I don't know what you call it, a swig or whatever, periquita.
A bump or a blast or some shit.
Yeah, something like that. But I declined it because I have a buddy of mine. He's done it, and he's explained to me what happens when you use it and stuff like that. You get energy, you lose your appetite, but you're up for freaking hours. He says you're up for hours and hours and hours. So if you ever, have to do pull along studies, that's the best thing to do. But
Some coke?
I guess. I mean, there's other options, right? But
take sleeping. You could take the wake up pills. Oh, it's all bad, right? I mean,
yeah, it all affects your body, anyways.
It depends. Is it pure coke? Was it sprayed with fucking oven cleaner? You know what I mean? Like you don't know what the fuck you're snorting up your nose, right? So
that's the thing. I mean, if I brought my friend and he would have tried it, maybe he would have been able to identify if it's like pure because he's Colombian too as well. So and he knows what his father's probably dealt with some of that stuff, but Yeah.
What did the dealer say to you when he asked you if you wanted some?
He goes, "Oh, just letting you know that we also offer all kinds of substance in Spanish, obviously, not in English."
Yeah.
And I said to him, I'm looking at him, I'm like trying to figure out, okay, what the hell are you offering me? So I'm like looking at him, and then all of a sudden, eventually, I go, and then my buddy looks at me. He goes, "Okay, this guy looks puzzled." So obviously, he explained it to me. He goes, "He sells coke, he sells marijuana, he sells whatever." And then I looked at him. I'm like, "Okay, tell him I'm fine. I've never tried it before, but I'm good." And when I told him that, he basically comes back with a comment of, "Hey, if you want, I'll give you a little so you could try, and then see if you like it. Then you can buy some more or buy some." And I was
Yeah.
like, I said,
Did he have a
I
a
appreciate the
handlebar
offer,
mustache?
but no handlebar mustache. No. But I
Oh, fuck.
said,
Was he
to him,
packing?
like,
Did he have a gun? Did he have a gun?
I'm pretty sure the other guys that were around him had guns. Oh yeah, he seemed like a Colombian dude, bro. He was the guy that I was with. He's from Honduras. The other
Hold
guy
on.
was Colombian. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Now my phone fucking went dead. I mean, these fucking the fans know these AirPods ain't for shit, right? But I'm hopefully we'll get through these fucking technical difficulties. So this guy looked like he was Colombian.
Oh yeah, he was definitely Colombian. Especially, you could tell by the accent, the way they talk. Yeah, so he was definitely Colombian, and we're just, he was explaining to me that he offers it, or no, he sells it. Then when he found out that I actually never tried it, then he goes, "Oh no worries, my friend. Come with me to the washroom. I'll offer you some." And at that point, I kind of had to say no because honestly, I wasn't really. I was there to enjoy my time and just basically have a relaxing time, not like anything. Because I don't know the original feeling of it, so I had to go through
Right.
that. It's just I don't know. I've never tried it. Have you tried it, Lenny?
That's none of your fucking business, man. That's fucking personal, bro. Don't ask a person that shit.
You're asking me that question.
Why is my phone cutting out though? Hold on. Hello.
Yeah, Darwin. Sorry, my phone's
Hey.
going fucking my phone's going fucking haywire, dude. I don't know what's happening, but what's it called? Yeah, I've tried cocaine. Maybe less than, I would say, 5 to 10 times in my 20s. And no, did I try it in my teens? I think I tried it in my 20s actually. And early 20s to, I think the last time I tried it I was about 27. I mean, it gives you, you feel, you have a lot of confidence when you do it. You feel like, you just want to socialize. You feel really good and confident and just kind of warm, but the problem is, you do like a couple of lines, you feel like that, and then that only lasts for about a half an hour to 35 minutes. And then you start to come down. Just, Darwin, make sure your phone screen doesn't go blank, okay?
Okay.
And then you start to come down off of it, and you do another couple of lines, and you can never get to as high as you were originally. Like as far as that euphoric feeling,
Yeah.
you can't get to that high anymore. So you do 2 more lines, you get high, and then that runs out in like 25 to 30 minutes. You do 2 more lines, and that kind of, you never can get as high as you were originally.
Yeah.
And you eventually like end up with like a headache. You can't sleep. And the come down is that with like flu-like symptoms, as far as like your kidneys, like your lower back hurts. You have aches and pains. You can sweat, you could be cold, you can be hot. I mean, and that lasts for like that whole time you're trying to sleep, right? and then the next day you kind of feel jittery too, right? So I mean, it's not worth it, just because of the come down. But I mean, honestly, just speaking from like before my wife, doing coke with a fucking Colombian chick, there's no better thing in the world if you want to fucking party. You know what I mean? So those I've had that experience as well, and it's awesome, right? It's like an awesome experience if it's done properly. If it's done properly, but I mean, cocaine is the devil in the sense that for me, I didn't have to do it again. After I did it the next day, like I didn't have to do it again, and I wouldn't buy it or do it again. But where it had a hold of me was for 1 year. If it were offered to me, I wouldn't refuse it. Right? So for 1 year, it had a hold of me where I would, if it were offered to me for free, I would do it. But I wouldn't pay for it. So that's fucked up when you think about it, because if you put yourself around cocaine addicts or people that do cocaine or cocaine at parties, they're gonna offer it to you, and then you're gonna get hooked. I was fortunate enough not to get hooked. I did it like maybe a handful of times at the most, and I did ecstasy a handful of times at the most. I did acid a few times. Shrooms were the best to get fucked up, right? Like, because you're taking like a mushroom that grows in the ground that connects you to nature.
Oh, wicked.
So it's kind of cool, right? It's a cool psychedelic experience. My problem with shrooms is that they're selling it in shroom stores now. So now you have like 14-year-olds getting shrooms, or even worse, you have 16, 17-year-olds with their license getting shrooms and driving fucking a car while they're fucked up on shrooms. You can kill somebody, right? So, I mean, you have to respect the drug, and I'm a strong believer in that. But as where I am now, like, I would never want to do cocaine again. I would never want to do any chemical. I would never want to put any sort of chemical in my body. Now, if the occasional fucking joint, I don't have a problem with. I don't really have a problem with weed, too, if it's respected. The problem is, if you have an addictive personality, that will transgress into you being a pothead, and that comes with effects, too, right? But, yeah, pot brings people together, it plugs you into the universe, you think differently about things, and that's good. But it's also bad for your lungs, it's bad for your fucking brain cells, it's bad for like a lot of stuff, right? But so is alcohol, right? And I would much rather be hanging around a pothead than an alcoholic, because I know tons of violent alcoholics. I don't know I don't know any violent potheads, right? So but shrooms, I haven't done shrooms in probably over 10 years now, like 15 years maybe. But like, I would definitely do shrooms again if I was in the right environment, if I didn't have my kids around, if I was at a cottage with some friends, or even by myself or whatever, and you have a fucking crazy experience, right, with nature, and you have a revelation with God and how everything is connected, and it's really cool, man. So I'm totally for these natural things that God's put on this planet, But at the end of the day, everything was put on this planet by God. Everything is God. Everything is God. God created everything.
How long does it take to, like, I mean, let's say if you get on that high, to get back to normal, like on cocaine or heroin or mushrooms or...
Hey, Big D, I'm sorry. What was your question?
My question was, how long does it take to get from that high and then back to like normality?
On coke?
Yeah, on coke or mushrooms. Because I had a buddy of mine that he did mushrooms. He's done coke. Yeah. I don't think he's done heroin. I don't think he's ever done that.
But I know heroin.
Yeah, sorry.
No, but I think I've supposedly did ecstasy with heroin in it, but I mean, I don't know, right? Who knows? Who knew what ecstasy was, right? 'Cause it was a bunch of shit that fuck you up permanently, bro.
Well, it makes you also more loving, more caring. So if there's like a partner or somebody that you're with, you're more caring to them, more, I guess, attracted to them. Because I know
It's also
They used to do that
permanent
in parties,
fucking
right?
brain damage. It's also permanent fucking brain damage, dude.
Are you serious?
Ecstasy, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You fucking destroy your brain. So is coke, right?
Yeah.
But ecstasy, the trip is like way more intense than coke.
Oh wow.
Like ecstasy, you're fucking rushing. You're rushing euphoria. You're rushing euphoria with ecstasy for like 2 to 4 hours. You feel like you feel so good. You just feel so good for 2 to 4 hours.
What about your sensitivity? Doesn't it heighten?
Yeah, but I mean, your sex drive
So
dies.
like if
As it dies.
you're, I don't know, smoking or
Oh,
drinking
you
a
love.
drink.
It's no, you can't drink, right? Because it's
Yeah?
fucked. It fucks up your kidneys, bro. It like shuts them down. So if you drink too much, you'd be like, you'll go to the washroom to take a piss, and
Yeah.
you'll just keep pissing. You won't even know like when you'll
When to
stop or whatever. It's crazy, dude.
Oh,
You
that's-
fuck yourself up. Like you, like
That's
I've
interesting.
hallucinated at a rave, bro. I've hallucinated at a rave where the rave turned into a golf course or a restaurant.
wow.
You know, like you go into another fucking planet, dude. It's crazy.
But it's,
and like,
pretty cool.
and
Your visions are pretty cool, eh?
it's pretty cool too because like there's girls all over you and shit like that while this is happening, right? But I did ecstasy at a cemetery too, bro. Like the one at fucking Birchmount and St. Clair there. You know Daniela Chanis?
Not sure.
Okay, well her brother Chris and me went there and we did like ecstasy in a cemetery and it was fucking crazy, bro. We were like getting crazy hallucinations, dude. It was a trip. But I mean, okay, to answer your question with shrooms, I mean, what's cool about shrooms is it comes in waves, so it lasts about 8 hours.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's only intense for maybe 2 hours, and then for like 2 hours before the intense, you feel it. 2 hours after the intense, you feel it, and then you might feel it. And then you'll feel it for like 2 hours after that, and then it's out of your system. You're gonna have to take a big shit, and you're fucking done, right?
Yeah.
Then it's out of your body. You're fine.
Yeah.
You're good the next day. It's crazy. So, but it's not an addictive drug. It makes you sick, Darwin.
Yeah.
Like you feel like you have a stomach ache when it has you, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, but while you're doing, the fucking trees are dancing, and like, you know, like the floor is shimmering a certain color and it's moving a certain way, and like nature is like communicating with you. And then you're like, what the fuck?
Like a cartoon.
Yeah, it's like, you know, a squirrel fucking, well, you can kind of, you're more in tune with nature, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, that's wicked, man.
It's amazing, Darwin. Once in your life, you should do it. But I mean, my advice is don't do a lot. Like, if you want the full experience, but an intense experience, I would suggest you do 2 grams of shrooms. You're going to get fucked up, and you're going to feel like you have to go to the hospital maybe at one point. But, I mean, it'll be a beautiful experience if you just see it through, right? But 1 gram won't give you that effect, right? It won't give you the full effect. But don't do anything more than 2 grams your first time. And don't mix with anything. Don't mix with weed or alcohol, right? But yeah, like I used to party, man. You know.
Have you ever had any sexual relationships when you were on it, or no?
Not on shrooms, yeah.
Shrooms? What about coke?
Oh yeah. With that, yeah, man. Oh yeah.
And you basically last longer and
yeah, man. I had well, I don't really want to go into that, but you know, before my wife, I was, you know, in love with this girl back in the day, you know, for like years, and then, you know, eventually I got the call, you know, on her birthday, seal the deal, cocaine, fucking booze, and you know, it was awesome, right? The whole night. That's what I'm saying. Like if you do drugs, I think, you know, if you respect the drugs, I think you can have a good time, right? But the problem is if you have an addictive personality, or, you know, doing too much of anything bad doing anything bad is no good, but if you're gonna do it like excessive, it gets really bad, right? So I mean, for me, I was able to kind of try coke a few times, 5 times, and then get out of that. Same with ecstasy and
Yeah.
shrooms. I did a little bit more because I didn't feel as guilty about shrooms. Like shrooms are growing in the fucking, they're mushrooms in the ground, right? That are dried out, and you eat them, and you get sick, and you like go into this fucking crazy thing, right?
Like a
Uh,
parallel version of the
yeah,
universe.
and well, no, it's this. You're in the same universe, but I mean, you can understand things, but more like you're more in tuned with nature.
Oh.
Um, and and then weed is kind of just like, yeah, you can kind of, it relaxes you to kind of chill out and think about what really matters in life, right? And
Yeah.
that's the cool thing about weed. The bad thing about weed is it kills brain cells. It's addictive. You can use it to like medicate.
Do you find that? Do you ever get the munchies?
Darren, are you there?
Like, yeah. Do you ever get the munchies?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah,
well,
that's.
yeah, but I try not to I try not to do that, man. But yeah, definitely,
I mean,
definitely.
that also comes with the territory. I mean, when you smoke the weed, you got the munchies, and it just kind of makes you like try different stuff.
Yeah, whatever works, man. Like just whatever works to stay a positive edge energy for the world, and whatever you need to do to be a better person. Um, I mean, is important, right? But you can't. The devil has many faces. You can't really. You gotta be. You could be tricked, right? And you can go down a road and get addicted and not be able to get out. And you might be fooled to think something's helping you. The best medicine is, in my opinion, is exercise, sleep, and diet. Right? That's the best medicine you can give yourself. I mean, if you're gonna smoke a joint, once a week, even to um, to think about and reflect on your week or your life, there's
Yeah.
no problem with that whatsoever. And if you want to do shrooms once a week, if you do it responsibly, like I said, I haven't done shrooms in fucking 15 years probably, but if you want to do shrooms once a week, that's probably too much shrooms, I would think. But if you want to and you can do it responsibly, why not, man? I don't think that that's hurting you. I think that's going to benefit you. It's going to have benefits to reflect that way and to really kind of be in the present and understand what's going on and not forgetting that this whole thing, this whole world is a miracle.
Yeah.
And
Do you ever feel
it's
like working out on any of these drugs?
I wouldn't work out on shrooms. I've never done that. I've worked out high before, but yeah, a lot of people do jiu-jitsu high. A lot of people work out high. I mean, I prefer just to kind of like, I don't like working out fucking stone, like I like being sober, working out. Um, you know, for me, I don't know. It's just I'm married
Yeah,
now,
because I
right?
mean, there is people out there in real life. I mean, just to get them through their day to work out, it's a hassle for them. Using a little bit of medicinal stuff, I guess, whatever you want to call it, coke or whatever,
Yeah.
helps them. Yeah, but that's cool that
No,
you
they
never
should
had
not.
to.
I don't think people should do coke though.
Yeah,
Okay, so coke is a chemical. I don't
yeah,
believe in that shit, bro. You
yeah.
fucking hear me loud and clear? I said weed and shrooms. I didn't say fucking cocaine, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't know how it went.
Yeah,
You went from fucking 0 to 60, dude. Cocaine, acid, ecstasy, heroin, crack, speed, K, all that fucking chemical shit is bad.
yeah.
It's bad.
But I
It'll
mean,
twist you
don't
out.
forget the cocaine does give you that energy boost, right?
Yeah, have exercise or have a coffee or have an orange, man. Don't fucking do a line of coke because it's turning your brain into fucking Swiss cheese, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to care about your body and your fucking mind. for the collective of the world. You can't be some fucking cocaine junkie moron. So like I said, you gotta fucking do it. Now, if you're single and some Colombian chick with big fucking tits and ass fucking calls you up and wants to watch the Colombia versus fucking Uruguay game tonight with you, and she says to get some fucking blow or whatever, or she has blow and booze and everything, you go to over else. I don't blame you if you fucking if you're gonna do some cocaine. I don't blame you at all. If you are in the environment that you can handle, by all means do it. If your fucking heart blows up, whatever, man. I joined a band. I've started playing in a band for girls.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? That can be an occasion where you can do it, right? But I'm not putting myself in an occasion like that. I'm a married guy, right? So my cocaine days are.
Yes. Disconnection? Fuck.
Hey, Darwin. Yeah, sorry, bro. We got to wrap this up, though, man. We've been on here a long time. Usually, the Monster Closet lasts, 20 to 30 minutes. I don't know how long we've been on, but we've been on a long time, and it's going to take me a while to edit this. But I mean, that's awesome. It was great talking to you. We had some good stories. We learned about some Colombian fucking ghetto, fucking disgusting places at Jane and fucking Wilson, Beverly fucking Hills or whatever. We learned a lot about cocaine and drug use, and Contigo Cafe is playing the Uruguay-Colombia game tonight. Check that out. Colombia's undefeated. I'm gonna fucking watch that. I'm excited about that. Have a good day. Wednesday, July 10th, 2024. This is the Monster Closet, episode 66 with our boy Big D. Darwin, thank you so much, brother. Have a good one, man.
All the best. Okay.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.
Frail Fragments, Monster Closet.